Welcome to this your podcast Sunday that inspires, a space, a community to breathe in and to inspire others. My name is Javier, and I want to thank you for dedicating this time to listen, to inspire yourself, and for sure to inspire your family, your friends, your own community. In the first episode of this podcast, I shared that slowly but surely I would be unboxing my treasures, my ideas, my studies, that I have kept locked for a couple of years. It's time to start unboxing that. In the previous episode, I unboxed or shared that I was born and raised in a Catholic family, and I consider myself to be Catholic. Catholic with that definition of our previous episode, that is to be able to speak to all, to the universe, to share universal truths, but to be able to listen to what the other person feels, thinks, and appreciate that, even though if I'm not completely in tune or accept or acknowledge everything that the other person is saying, but I am able to engage in dialogue. So accepting that call, that vocation of engaging in dialogue with empathy, with sincerity, with everyone, today we have to acknowledge the importance of our own opinions, our own voice, our own word. But with a complete and sincere knowledge that we are responsible of what we think, of what we share, of the words that we use. Of course, we all have a right to think in certain ways, to have our opinion. And we have a right to share that opinion. But the words that we use to share our own opinions with others matters. It really matters. And in this community, we seek to share our thoughts, our ideas, our personal truths in an inspirational way, in a way that can bring life and generate good things in other people and in ourselves. So the way we engage with others and the words that we use truly, truly matter. And let us inspire ourselves with the Word, with capital W, of God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came to be through Him, and without Him nothing came to be. What came to be through Him was life. So what came to be through the Word of God is life. So God uses His Word to bring life to the world, to our lives. And St. John is taking from the beginning of the whole Bible, the first verses of the book of Genesis, where God is creating the world. And in the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth, how did He do that? By speaking. God said. Verse 3 of the first chapter of Genesis. God said. God speaks. God uses His voice. God uses His word to create and generate life. And some of you, with reason, can say, well, Javier, there are also verses that words are used in the Bible to sow division, war, or create chaos. Yes. But here on Sunday That Inspires, it's not that we're not going to enter in those topics if you're interested, but we are looking to inspire ourselves. So we have to take this example first. God uses His word to bring life, to inspire others. And let us today take upon ourselves that challenge of when we are sharing our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, that we seek to use the right words that will generate life in the other person. That our dialogue and the way we engage with other people is to give life, to bring life, to inspire. And in those moments that we might not be able to do that, remember that we can always use the opposite of the word, which is listening also to the other person. There is this challenge this week of not only using our words to inspire, but letting ourselves be inspired by the words of others. That is a great challenge in this time when we listen to different noises, but those noises not necessarily bring life to us. They bring chaos, headaches, migraines. We don't want to be part of that noise. We want to be a voice that inspires, that gives life. And we want to receive voices that inspire, give life, motivate. That is our challenge for this week. I think it's a big one. I think it's a big one because of the times that we are living in. But this is the only life we have. So this is a challenge for our community this week. Remember, breathe in and inspire others. Have a wonderful week.